we survived April, which means it's time to reflect on how April went and make some goals for May. And I've actually made some notes this time, so hopefully it will be a little bit less chaotic than last month. I also hope that this video I will refer to the following month as March less than 3 times, because that's something I really struggle with. I know my months, but March and May, yeah. Anyway, so I'll start with how April went. So, first goal we had, I think. In fact, we're not going to go in order. I'm just going to go through in the order I've written them down because I don't know if that's the order I said them in the last video. So I said I wanted to upload more consistently, and I think we'll go with maybe on that one, because I have uploaded more last month, but obviously uploading more consistently, we only got 1 month of data really to show for that. So I'll continue with that next month. Baking, I did not succeed in. I have not done a single bit of baking since the 1st of April. However, something we can try again with in the future. The 10k run, that, I'm just starting off with all the failures here, aren't I? The 10k run, I speed woke, I don't even know, what is the past tense of speed walk? But anyway, I did 5k, in a speed walking fashion. I did not do 10k. So, I'm gonna go with, based on the fact that we planned to do 10k and did not, I'm going to aim to, I won't say this month, but I'm gonna practice, like, running, like, just going out in my free time this month, and over the coming months, hopefully we'll build up to a 10k. Because even though I don't even like running, I, for some reason, feel the need to succeed at this. I said I want to get back into my studies, and I've done better than I was doing. The studies have improved. We're not perfect yet, but we're making progress. And finally, I said I want to get back into my hobbies, which I definitely have done. That went very well. Additionally, something I didn't mention is that I took my driving theory test on the, I want to say 15th of April, although I could be wrong. And I passed, so I need to book a practical test and hopefully pass that. So fun. Independence and not being late, because we all saw in my getting ready video how early I have to leave, and the number of times I've left over an hour early and still gotten somewhere late. So that's April. Could have been better, but we survived. That's the important part. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I tried, and that's all we can say. Moving forward to May, we've got, I mentioned this yesterday in my upload, saying that I wanted to get more feedback from you guys, which I do want to continue with. That is, like, #1 goal for May. Carry on with your feedback and look at more of what you guys want to see. But I want to make a start. I like to split my room into 3 sections. So I'd say make a solid start on the first third and come up with a system there to keep it from getting messy again. Because as I mentioned, I've tidied my room top to bottom several, like many, many times. And it's just never stayed, which implies that the system so far is not working. So that is goal #1. Goal #2, as I've already mentioned, is... In fact, I'm not going to number the goals because I've already fucked up there. But the next goal is just to continue with more consistent uploads. And then I've put audience feedback down there, but we've already discussed that a bit this video. I have put healthier eating, I think that says, and in fact it must say that, which I do agree with, because in the coming days I'm posting a second cooking video, but I tend to look at food that's quick to make, and it doesn't take effort because I can't be arsed cooking, I can't lie. So I think in that I'd like to post meal prep of making something healthier that will last a few days, so like something I can freeze, for example. And just in general, like having a better diet rather than just what doesn't take a lot of effort. And on top of that, I want to get some baking done, whether it's actually getting around to the red velvet cake I said I wanted to make, whether it's just baking the usual stuff like brownies and Yule log. By the way, I am aware of the time of year. The whole reason I learned to make Yule log is because I want to make it in August. And then the last point I'll put is honest videos. Let me know in the comments if you've got any particular ideas for videos that you want to see. But in general, I just want to talk about the stuff that you don't hear about that often. So we've got from this seems to be 5 ideas, but you know, the maths may or may not be wonky, which is very bad considering I do study maths actually. But counting is not my strong suit. If you just ask me to count from 1 to 10, or any number, can do it. Keeping count? Nope. Everything just wiggles about. It's like, I've been joking that I'm gonna teach some of my friends to knit just so they can count stitches for me because I can't do it. I get to a certain point and they just start wiggling at me, and I just can't count them. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!